What's up? It's just Dave. Just another rant, or an informative rant, I should say. Um, had dialysis on Saturday, and they took like probably the most water they've ever taken off of me. And I noticed like towards the end, I'm like, why do I feel like this? I feel pretty bad. My head, my legs, arms, kind of were hurting in my neck. And I noticed that they pulled like 2.6. I'm a little dude. I hate the weight system. And I am a tricky double-edged sword kind of patient because I have sickle cell disease. Sickle cell disease requires my body to have a bunch of water and fluids to hydrate it so it doesn't get what they call vaso-occlusive crisis, which is a clot, a blood clot, with my pointy, prickly cells that it's very painful. Now, I get why they pull the water. I understand it, but I talk to them so much, and I tell them, like, I don't really swell until, like, warmer months, spring, summer, hot, if I'm on my legs. And I can tell you, I've been doing this for almost 40 years. Hate to give away my age, but I can tell you when I'm retaining water. I can tell you I know how to do the edema check on my legs. I can actually probably tell them how much to pull and how much to not pull each time. But of course, there's liabilities and this, and they're the professionals. I have a textbook about sickle cell, the only textbook that exists in America, in the modern world. And even there's really not any guidance or information on people on hemodialysis or peritoneal dialysis with sickle cell. Now, with that being said, it's like you're kind of figuring it out on me. So if you're going to figure it out on me, I need people to listen to me and trust me. I'm highly intelligent. I understand my body like you would not believe, because I've been forced to. This is just what I do, as a sickle cell warrior. Some patients aren't like that. I'm not going to say, every sickle cell patient's going to know their numbers, their counts, their this, how to do this. I can basically get sick. I can go to an ER and I can write the orders for the doc, which I have done. Not literally write the orders, but I can tell him what to order automatically. With a person with sickle cell disease and acute vaso-occlusive crisis, possible infection, you're going to want to get blood work. You're going to want to get a CMP, CBC, basic kidney function, GFR. I could really go in. You're going to want to start them with 0.9 saline, minimal. If someone like me on dialysis, you might want to, switch up the fluids to maybe the baking soda kind of water stuff. And you want to, run that high, maybe 125 mLs per hour. You want to give meds, you want to treat what is arising acutely. Is it a blood pressure? Is it this? Is it that? Is it pain? Then you want to keep reassessing, adjusting, and then implementing whatever it is that you're doing. I'm not a doctor. I didn't go to medical school. I went to art school. But I know this stuff like no other. I like better than some doctors and nurses. I don't mean to disqualify your education and your years and money and time that you've put in, but I've lived this for 40 years. I've lived it. I feel it coursing through my blood and my bones. I look it up. I'm a different type of patient. I'm gonna read guidance, from the CDC, the National Institute of Health. I'm gonna read their guidance and I understand it. And the things that I don't understand, I'm going to dig deeper so I can understand it and ask questions. So I just want the industry to trust us type of patients, whether it's sickle cell, whether it's cancer, whatever. If you've lived life long with something and you're, a type of person like me, you know what the heck it is that you're talking about. And I just want them to trust me. I just want every physician, every doctor to really trust my knowledge, because I know You pull too much water from me, you're gonna kill me. And I'm gonna be mad. Even though I'm gonna be dead, I'm gonna be mad, and I'm gonna raise up and take who I gotta take with me in my death. So I'm just, a little frustrated, a little upset. But this is for physicians mainly, healthcare providers. Trust. Especially us sickle cell patients who know what we're talking about. We get hemoglobin checks damn near monthly if you're on chronic transfusions. Damn near every 2 weeks if you're to that degree. I'm always at a doctor. I'm always getting numbers. My numbers are cross-referenced and checked. Like I get my dialysis numbers from dialysis. I get different numbers from my my other nephrologist. I have 2 nephrologists. I have a hematologist. I also have a pain management doctor. I have a cardiac doctor. I have a pretty, I wouldn't say comprehensive team because they're individual, but like I have that covered. I have many results. So this rant is just about trusting. Trust me. Sorry, I look like crap. But I need the medical industry to trust us type of patients. Trust. And take into consideration what we're saying because we know what the hell we're talking about. I know my body. I almost want to do this myself. I want to switch to PD like yesterday, just so you know. But, with love and all that, God bless everybody. This is a rant. An informative talk, I should say. Forget rant. An informative talk to healthcare providers and professionals. Trust us patients who have been doing this for a long time because we know our body. Ask us. Listen. Inquire. Some people don't even inquire. Oh, do you think you're swelling? Do you think you're this? Because they can freaking tell you. Some people, they're just oblivious. They'll just sit there and you just pump them and shoot whatever into them and they don't really know. But me, I be knowing. So that's all I gotta say. And ciao, just Steve.